Hey, this is Ken Miller. Today we're reviewing on the blog the windshield, seating position, and the seat. So let's start off with the windshield. You can see right now that the windshield is down. This is the low point. Gives from my vision, if you look at it with my hand, I'm looking at about right here as being where my eyes are, and I would be looking forward. Okay? If I was to put the windshield all the way up, it gains 3.5 inches, and now I'm looking through that windshield. That gives you awesome protection from the wind, the rain, and the elements that are out there. As you can see that the wind is going to bring it off to the side and push, and you get air clear over here away from the body, almost a foot away. Additionally, what they did is when they brought this up, because of the mechanism, they added these little wings. So what happens is this little wing here actually takes and diverts air away from you, okay, and hits it, and will push it off to the side. Same thing down low. They did a real good job of keeping air movement off of the rider. Here again, as the wind comes up on the hood of the trunk and hits this wind deflector, it pushes the wind out and around you. That gets you all the way past where the driver would be and the rider would be, okay? So they've done an excellent job with placement of the two additional wind protection pieces. As you can see, they're attractive and they're very, very functional. Here again, the windshield is up to its maximum height right now, and we're going to go ahead and we're going to lower it by simply pushing a button. And now we have the windshield down. We have a slightly different look, and the windshield, in the manner that it's cut, now follows the contour of the body of the machine. With the additional air supports, deflectors are now not really being used as much as they were when they were up. Okay, so they've done an excellent job with the windshield. Additionally, the windshield is a tall windshield and is not a short one, so you're not going to have to go out and actually buy. I'm 6'1". This windshield is more than adequate for me. After 9,000 miles plus in 35 days, I got to tell you, I wouldn't change the windshield. If you want that sporty look, then you might want to go for one of the two windshields that they're going to be offering as accessories, and I believe both of those are shorter windshields for that sport look, or having that wind in your face all the time. So if you're covered up to 6'2", you've got total protection, and you've now been placed in an air pocket. Let's talk about the seat. The seat, while it is very, very comfortable, and here again, I have had a hard time finding faults within the bike system and the overall game plan, but I can tell you that the seat is probably the only seat of all the bikes that I've owned throughout the years that I wouldn't jump out there and change. I wouldn't change that seat. I would go with the seat from the factory. It is very comfortable. I've done 12 to 1,700 miles in a 24-hour period. Yes, they were very long days. Yes, they drug from one day into another, but I got to tell you, I wasn't saddle sore from the seat. I might have been uncomfortable a little bit here and there just from the long period of sitting because of the amount of hours. But the seat, in addition with the air suspension, I got to tell you, they knocked it dead. What I don't like about the seat, okay, and this is personal preferences, is the material that they have used, and I can only assume here that this is the actual seat that will be in production. I wish it would have been leather. I understand that they are cost factors, but this particular seat, when I was in Washington, D.C., I had eyelets on my boots, and I drug my foot over the top of it, I caught it, and I tore a seat. It's not what you want to hear, but, you know, maybe I shouldn't have been wearing eyelets on my boots, okay? For my preference, I would have liked to have had a leather seat. They're more durable, but you can't always have everything. The other thing is, in the future, I'm hoping that they will put a heated seat in. I understand that the magneto on this is only 650 watts, so there's only a limit, so much that you can do on the first go around. But the seat is more than functional. You don't need to change it. I would go with the stock seat. It's comfortable for me, okay, for that long haul. Next thing I want to talk about is the seating position. I'm 6'1", and as you can see from my article, there's really no place to go further anymore. You really can't do a whole heck of a lot here to get that 90 degrees on your leg like most touring bikes. They've done an excellent job of getting it forward. They've done an excellent job of taking the passenger foot pegs and making them adjustable and getting that weight off the bottom of your thigh or the back of your thigh for the passenger. The rider here again, if you're doing very, very long rides over consecutive days like I have done, I had a few days where I wished that I had freeway pegs, and I got to tell you, somewhere, some buddy out there is going to make an aftermarket peg, and they're going to place it in this area right here. Okay, this will give you a chance to stretch. What I did, because I'm not allowed to do anything to the bike, is I literally laid my legs right across the top of these, brought them out to this, and hugged the bike, and that was my freeway peg for when I got a little stiff and a little sore, cramped up from sitting in that position for 4 days. But if you're going to do a 500-600 mile ride, don't worry about the seat position. It's fine. If you're shorter with an inseam of less inseam, I can't hardly. If you're riding 500 miles or less, you're not going to need you're not going to need that seating position to be all the way forward as a tour position needs to be. But I can tell you this, that on the long haul, the seat is comfortable, the position is comfortable. I have long legs. I'm a big guy. I'm 6'1", 260 pounds, and with an inseam of 30 inches. So I've got long legs. If you got less than 30-inch legs, then you're going to be fine with this setup. So here you go. That's it in a nutshell. The seat's comfortable. The backrest is comfortable. I have yet to have a passenger on there that has not told me that the seat was very comfortable. In fact, I took my wife out to go pick up a car, went inside, paid for it, came back out, and she was almost dozing off in that seat. That's too comfortable, okay? So anytime that my wife says, let's take the Spider, and we jump on the RT, that's progress. So that's it for now. Ken Miller, West Coast Spider. See you later.